Hello everyone, welcome back to Outer Wilds, and welcome back to Zail's Tales. I flipped the order this time, because you just can't predict me. I'm unpredictable. We're going back to Dark Bramble today, for a number of reasons. One of them is because I'm a moron, and there's actually a much easier way to do what I just did. And it wasn't until after I finished recording that I was like, I didn't do that thing that is, like, very important in making Dark Bramble feel manageable. So let's go back there. Alright. All that being said, I am glad that we experienced what we experienced last episode, because it really did feel like something of a personal triumph against Dark Bramble. To find the vessel, maybe, you know, what some might consider the hard way, and what others might consider the dumb way. Because there's something else in Dark Bramble that we haven't found yet. That we should find. We need to find. And I am, of course, referring to Escape Pod 3. Now, how could I possibly find Escape Pod 3? It wouldn't happen to be with one of the, like, primary tools I have in the game. There's a distress beacon in there. Let's go follow it. And oh look, the distress beacon is coming from this light. Whoop, whoop. I still continue to pilot the ship badly. That has not changed. So we just have to follow the eerie light. You know what, I'm gonna put that away for now. It's a little too eerie. Oh, and look at this. I have to go in. Is this the green one? This looks like the green one. I mean, it looks pretty green. But if we pull this out, oh, this isn't... Okay. This isn't the green room. This is like the spinning room. I haven't been in here in a while, so I'm not surprised. I kind of forgot the spinning room existed. Ugh. Stop it. Stop bumping into things. So let's just... I'm pretty sure there are fish in here. I just can't remember where, and I can't be bothered to check. Okay, over here somewhere. Oh, wait, no. Over here somewhere. And it's literally right here. I can see it. There it is. Okay. Now let's very carefully just make our way over to here. There's the beacon, giving off that horrible, horrible signal. Yeah, escape pod 3, there it is. Okay. Our escape pod has crashed, and we have tried to flee, as we tried to flee this space, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel, but to either repair the damage or, more probably, await rescue. Sekka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here, quickly. Alright, so this is like, this one never escaped Dark Bramble. It looks like, oh, okay, there's the, like, ship computer. Escape pod 3. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Now launching escape pod 3. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error. Life support error. Propulsion error. That doesn't sound good. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Verdict: do not exit pod. Well, that's all well and good, but wait, is this another one? Is this the same one, or is this a different one? Oops. Not what I intended to do, but kind of funny. Okay, alright, hold on. Alright, no, this is the same one. Okay, alright. No, but this is a different one. This is a different one. There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distant beacons from the vessel. But it isn't possible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already, Din. The vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone, and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon to those whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the 2, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance that someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. Oop, okay. What does the escape hatch have to say? Okay. They said they left a trail of lights. And I see their trail of lights. But I am not following that trail of lights without my ship. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. So yes, we can see there's a trail of little light cubes, and they're going off this way. They saw 2 signals for the vessel, and I mean, we're in Dark Bramble. We understand why that might be. Okay. They're going this way. And these light sources have a long battery life. Oh, okay, what is this? Okay, it's a seed. And... oh dear. Oh dear. Jesus. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the 2 beacons from the vessel to this place, but we can now go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed, yet the opening is too small for even a single nomai to fit through it. Our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel, and yet and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this is happening. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. Oh God, there's so many of them here. And wait, so if the vessel signal is coming through here, not that one. Whoa. Backwards propulsion. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's the vessel. That's the vessel, alright. The vessel's on the other side of the seed, and if I fire a scout through it, then where's the duplicate signal? It's over there. Alright. Alright, well. Thank you. Thank you for me. Oh yeah, it's right there through the red portal, which makes sense. So, oh my God, stop it. Stop bumping into things. Okay, alright, well. Let's just make our way over to the red portal then. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Okay. And full thrust, full thrust, full thrust, full thrust, full thrust, full thrust. Stop. Just very quietly drift towards the nest. Once we can see the eggs, then I think we're far enough to just gently use our thrusters. And then we make our way towards the scout signal. And this scout signal is what I spent like 70% of last episode trying to find. And now we just have an arrow that points directly to it. That's handy. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. It's like not even... Like, why was this so hard to find? You know why it was so hard to find? Dark bramble. That's why it was so hard to find. And now we arrive at the vessel, and we've got the place to ourselves. We've got the place to ourselves, and we have most of the loop remaining to explore it. So it looks like I don't know, there's definitely like a massive hull breach here. Just the skeletal remains of Nomai just kind of bouncing around in 0G. Oh, hold on, let's refill our fuel. This place doesn't have any gravity, so we'll be using our jetpack a lot. Okay, so dead Nomai. That's like the bridge. We were there. Is there anywhere else that we need to explore? Nope. This is just a dead end. Well, okay. I mean, even if it's just the bridge, there's still a lot of stuff in the bridge we didn't see. Trees detected. I don't know how these trees are still alive. Those are some hardy trees. Alright, so we got this. We found this. This is a warp core. It's clearly a damaged warp core. I can put the warp core in here, but it's damaged, so I imagine it's not going to do anything. But that's good to know. We have a damaged warp core here. We have a marble friend. We've got a marble friend that's on the ground here. We can pull it over here, but that doesn't do anything. We can pull it over here. Oh. And I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this will also not do anything. Oh, okay, it turns on this thing, which I can, like, explore now. My guess is that without a functioning warp core, whatever it is this is doing is not gonna do anything. But, alright, what do we got here? We've got, like, a console. And it's like... can put like marbles on it. Okay, I can like draw a little pattern, and okay. So like okay. Alright, so this is... Wait, is this like... Oh, wait, okay, hold on. I really wish I could look at my ship notes right now, or my ship log right now. I suppose I could just fly back out to my ship. Wow, I've burned half my fuel already. I should probably, finish exploring this place. Okay, I was in the middle of reading the ship log last chapter. So what's the... Ooh. Up, please. Down, please. Please down. Okay, down. Alright, thank you. Translator. This is Escal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp. Our vessel is mortally wounded, and we need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to has it fused with the local environment somehow. There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans in or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear us? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. So this was just their sort of general distress signal to, like, anyone that could hear them. And then what do we have over here? This is like orange. To any Nomai clan whose vessels can hear this message. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now. So my clans and I believe our best option is for us. Our best option is for all of us clans to stay together. If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, we have found that Blackrock's suns are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer, we can continue exploring alone. Know that you will be on your own. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know that you will be on your own. Kano, we're making our way to you. It is good to hear from you, Bromi. We'll watch out for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neen? His clan was on his way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me that the old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Eskal. I remember hearing the story as a child. One day, Eskal's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched, and they found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Eskal's clan existed, and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hassep? It was a very long time ago, yes. My clan's ancestors searched for Eskal's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared in this way. Hassep. I hope you aren't comparing Eskal's story to my clan's vessel. Neen, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet, we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the Bright Spark system suddenly exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence that we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Kana. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessel nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. Wow, so this is like a I don't know, this is like a Nomai like forum. Maybe these writings are orange because they were like downloaded from other vessels, because they seem to be talking about this vessel. Like they said Eskal's vessel went missing, and if I remember correctly, this is Eskal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp. So Eskal's vessel, this vessel, was the one that got the signal for the Eye of the Universe. And then they all went, okay, let's go see what that is, even if our friends like don't know where we're going, which I guess was important. I mean, it led them here, and it sort of kicked off the events of the game. I'm gonna go to the ship because I want to check something. Also, because I don't think there's anything else here for us to explore. Okay. I guess I'll bring this broken warp core with me, too. Escape pod 3. Yeah, we actually got the card for the grave before we visited it. I'm not really sure why, but yeah. The survivors from Escape pod 3 followed one of the two vessel's beacons to a small dark bramble seed where they could go no further. The Nomai could faintly hear the vessel's beacon from within the seed, but the opening was too small for a single Nomai to fit through, much less an escape pod. The vessel's beacon was dying and would soon be completely gone. if I launch my scout through the seed, through the seed, I can take photos of an enormous derelict Nomai ship. And then the vessel itself, we got a bit more pieces of information. I found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core is long dead. I activated a 3-sided pillar of the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system was broken during the crash. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are responding to the impending death of the universe. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried this signal might have disappeared, so they warped before they could tell another clan they were going. Right, so there was that other room in there, and I think... Yeah, hold on. I mean, assuming... Yeah, it doesn't... There's nothing else to be discovered here. I did see... Okay, there's an entry for Escape Pod 3. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which is badly damaged. The survivors of Escape Pod 3 detected 2 distinct beacons from the Vessel, as if it were in 2 locations at once. Alright, so... We haven't completely solved the mystery of the Vessel, but we've gotten a lot of information about it. There's still some things we need to learn. For example, it says that the Hanging City, which there's more to explore here. It says the Hanging City relates directly to the Vessel. Like there's a connection right there. The Vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed into Dark Bramble, and the Hanging City is where is where they make warp cores. Okay, all right. So wait, the Hanging City has the Black Hole Forge. The Black Hole Forge is where they crafted. The Black Hole Forge is where they crafted the it says here, yeah, they used it to create an advanced warp core for the Black. Okay, the Nomai named Poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. The Nomai crafted warp cores for the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to the Ashton. Okay, so this place was making warp things. So I think maybe the connection here is that maybe I can get a warp core from the Hanging City and hook it into the Vessel and then something. But the thing I wanted to know, hold on, let me take a look at this. Yeah. No, okay, I think I get it now. Look at these. These are the coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. Now, if you think back about the input device on the Vessel, maybe I can draw these. I think I'm supposed to go to the Eye of the Universe. I think that's what the game wants me to do. I need to get a warp core from the Black Hole. I need to get a warp core from the Black Hole Forge. I need to take it to the Vessel, and then the Vessel's like a warp-capable ship, and I have the coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. Is that what I'm supposed to do? That's okay. It's I mean all of based on how the Hanging City is connected to the Vessel, and how the Vessel says I activated a 3-sided pillar on the Vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device, and based on how the input device looks, and just how the coordinates to the Eye of the Universe look, I mean, maybe, but we still need to figure out what the how to get to the Ash Twin project. So I don't know. Maybe this isn't something I can do right now. Look, I think either way, we probably need to go. We probably need to get to the Black Hole Forge, because this seems important. All right. Can I just, like, refuel my jetpack? You know, I think it's probably just better if I got comfortable and meditated until next loop. Alright. We're headed back to the unexplorable city. And I think... not that one. Alright, I can mark the location of the Hanging City on my map, but given the construction of Dark Bramble just in general, I don't know if marking it on my map is gonna... Oh! Forgot to escape the gravity. Forgot to escape the gravity of Timberhearth before I engaged autopilot. We're at the Hanging City. The Hanging City. Come back. Come back. Come back. There we go. Alright. We remember this little ice pool. This little ice pool takes us right into the Hanging City. Alright. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. I'm pretty sure we read all these. It feels strange. Yeah, we read all these. We read all these. I remember these. We were pretty thorough when we came to the Hanging City. I know there's like... Have I been down here? Let's find out. Easy, 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 easy. Ow. Break my ankles. That's fine. I'll get new ankles soon. Or, more accurately, I'll get my old ankles back. Ghost matter. Oh, yeah, there's definitely some ghost matter there. God, no, would it kill you to put up some, like guardrails? That goes up. This goes down. We have more ghost matter. Any ghost matter? Some ghost matter right there. Okay. Yeah, I definitely haven't been here before, but I don't really see anything. Am I supposed to go up? Is that little up place where I'm supposed to go? Up place. I don't think there's any ghost matter here. Got some trees. Got some ghost matter. Am I inside that building I was looking at before? I think I am. Okay, this looks new. This looks new. What do we got here? Explanation of festivals. Oh, I like festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too. Like Kanoya's warp core, which made it so that everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. And a single festival could last a long, long time. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. Okay, cool. Maybe not the most vital piece of information, but that's interesting. Interesting context of Nomai culture. What do we got here? Formation of this universe. Oh, this is by Solanum. Solanum when they were a kid, because this writing's all scribbly. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is that everything used to be very, very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together and form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and all life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Konoe tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. Yeah, it sure will, buddy. Is that all there is in here? Is this like a classroom? Yeah, oh god, this is a classroom. God, I guess class was in session when the ghost matter popped. Okay. But what do I do with this? Is there something on the roof? Like, that can't be it. Like, I need to figure out more to do with, like, the black hole forge. There was like a way to lower the black hole forge. I'm not really sure what I was supposed to do with it. Yeah, like that thing. I think that thing that was like down by the black hole. And maybe I don't know, maybe okay. Forgot there was ghost matter over there. That hurt. That hurt a lot, actually. Let's go down here. Ugh. Alright. I think this way? I'm not entirely sure. Wait, okay, look. So this was the entrance. Okay, so let's look at this again. School district, that's where we just were. Meltwater district, that's where some of it was. Ice Shrine district. Black hole district. Wait, so this... How do I get to the Ice Shrine? I wouldn't mind going to the Ice Shrine. I have to like go. Okay, so this is the school district. Okay. So this is the Meltwater district. Meltwater district. Yeah. I understand your gravity elevator. If I remember correctly, there's like a spot where, yeah, I think this was it. Black Hole Forge controls. Okay, I go down here, and I walk over this like glass floor. And then I pull that down, and then yeah, that thing goes. Oh, that's the teleporter. No, that's right. That's the. Oh my god, Brittle Hollow is like so topsy turvy. It's hard to tell sometimes. That's the Ash Twin teleporter, and now that I've lowered it, I can get in there from there. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. But I do want to go to the Ice Shrine before I do want to go to the Ice Shrine before this city gets destroyed by meteorites. Or volcanic fireballs, whatever. Okay, so Ice Shrine. Doesn't appear to be anything over there. I guess we're going over here. Guess we just pop up here. Pop over there. Am I going over here? I feel like I'm going over here. Or is that like... let's go over here. This is Selenium when they were older. I no longer believe, as I did when I was a child on Ember Twin, that the Eye of the Universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us. But it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I would imagine we are special to the Eye in some way, in wishful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it may not have called out at all. Or that my ancestors heard the Eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the Eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. So the Eye let out a signal, which lured these Nomai here, but then the signal disappeared. And it just sort of left them here, toiling and... Oh yeah, no, this is the Eye Shrine, alright. Thankfully there's lots of trees in here. Oh, lots of writing, lots of writing. Well, be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the Eye. We observed the Eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Okay, what do you got for me? What is the Eye's signal? Of note, for the signal, we were able to determine the Eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Suppose the Eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the Eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't know yet. Or maybe the signal is the Eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal is a call. Where is the were we the intended audience? How can the Eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it's a relic from a previous universe. Early universes are unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is older than the universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Just everything in their culture, at least in this splinter faction of the Nomai's culture, they got it. They saw the eye of the universe. They got the signal from the eye of the universe, and they just became like obsessed with it. Like their entire culture revolves around it. And I don't think there's anything else I can learn here, so I should probably get out of here. Actually, no, I should... I'm thinking about this now. I need to get back to my ship. And my ship is on the surface. I think the fastest way... Ooh, yeah. I think the... Alright, you know what? I'm going to wait for that rock to fall. I think the fastest way to get back to my ship, believe it or not, is Geronimo. Whee! Alright. Now we float our way over to Whitehall Station. We activate the airlock. We pop in here. And then we turn on the ship. We turn on the rotation. Come on, come on. We get this thing spinning, and then we teleport back to Brittle Hollow. And my ship is right over there. Huzzah! Ow, ow, ow. Okay, put some aloe on my ghost matter burns. Now, let us make our way to... Oh, that sun is getting pretty angry, huh? How are the Hourglass twins looking this time of day? Yeah, Ash Twin does not look... There doesn't appear to be a lot on Ash Twin, but I might still have time to pull this off. Yeah, there's not a whole lot left on Ash Twin, but I think this is the Brittle Hollow one. Yeah, this is the Brittle Hollow one. I'll just park myself down on here. Oh, my ship is gonna get obliterated if it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna... It's fine. This is for... We're just trying to learn here. Alright, so this, once it aligns with Brittle Hollow, will take me to the Hanging City, where I have beefed up trying to explore over and over again. Preferably before the sand column gets here, game. Preferably before the sand column gets here. It sounds like it's getting closer. It does sound like it's getting closer. Okay, wait, no, the Hanging City marker is... Come on. Come on. Here comes Ember Twin. Here comes Ember Twin. Any second now. Any second now. Would love it if you could just... there we go. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. My ship has probably been obliterated by a pillar of sand, but that's okay. And hey, you know, here's a detail. Here's a detail that completely blew over my head. Look at the departure time and look at the arrival time. Like this evidence was like always present. The arrival time is before the departure time by like a fraction of a second. Just a fun little detail for people who might be paying attention. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. We are exploring things. We're going up the thing. Oh, okay. All right. The Black Hole Forge is like sideways. Oh, they got a statue here. They got a statue here, but its eyes aren't open, which is kind of weird. I figured its eyes would be open. Oh no, we have lots to read here. Hold on. Let me put this down for a second. All right. Route. Where am I taking this first black hole core, and where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp core towers are being constructed on ash twins, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send your regards. Poke. I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up with Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. The white hole cores are in the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the high energy lab on Ember Twins reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow; he is familiar with them. Okay, so okay. Ship log updated. What do we got here? We got the projection stone. We'll read that in a second. Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body, which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, the tower would no longer be able to align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact. It only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping into the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of time it is active to avoid accidental teleportation. Okay, alright, so they were like figuring out how to use their teleportation technology. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower's designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think of a warp tower's alignment point as its receiver? He does not know. Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That is an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that it was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize that the Hourglass twins are so close together that they function as a single astral body within a shared alignment point between them in time. Huh. Okay. Hey, buddy. Got no open eyes there. Okay, so there's a way up and there's a way down. There's also one of these. Is there anything back here? No, there's not. There's a fireball explosion back there. Whoop. Oh, this is just... Okay, I thought this went, like, up into the ceiling. Is there, like, a projection... Is there, like, a projection VCR in here? I guess there isn't. I mean, I guess I could take this somewhere else. But, like, this is the Ash Twin projection stone, right? I've seen the Ash Twin projection stone, but it might also have writing on it. I don't know. Maybe I can piece out of here real quick. Oh well, no, I can't. My ship is not here. My ship is elsewhere. Okay. Well, we've learned a bunch from the Black Hole Forge. I think what I might do, and I don't think realistically there's a way I can get back to my ship from here. I think this might just be the end of this loop. I'm gonna go to the surface. Ooh, I forgot it did that. I'm gonna go to the surface, and how's the sun looking? How's the sun looking? There you are. Yeah, there's not much left. There's not much left to that sun, I don't think. Oh, shush. Oh, shush, you rambunctious planet, you. Whoop, oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay. That didn't hurt that bad. Yeah, my ship is currently on Ember Twin. And, yeah, I don't think there's any way I'm actually going to be able to scan this projection stone, this loop. Which is too bad. I can't think of a place on Brittle... I can't think of a place that's on Brittle Hollow, or more accurately, a place that's on Brittle Hollow that still exists, where I would be able to read this. I wonder if I can get on to, just with my jetpack. I wonder if I can get onto Hollow's lantern. There's no reason for me to be doing this. Alright, come on. Okay, well, I guess it's moving pretty fast. I should probably just meditate. I'm just goofing around now. Wrong button. Alright. So unfortunately it says there's more to explore here. I think it's because there's like a projection stone that I can scan somewhere else. Maybe I'll go back and pick that up. A warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. The warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. The Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point between them. All of the warp towers are being constructed on the Ash Twin, while 6 warp towers, the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. There's more to explore here. Kind of frustrating, but okay. I don't think I looked at this. Wait, what is this? alignment angle diagram. A diagram depicting the alignment angles between Warp Tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp Tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. The results in larger, longer warp windows lasting roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping into the warp platform during these active windows will be immediately warped. Okay. Okay. Now, the one thing that does have me a little worried... Oh, wait, the Hanging City. What else did we learn here? The Nomai traveled to the solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named it the Eye of the Universe. Okay. We found everything in the Hanging City. Which is nice. I'm glad the Hanging City has been discovered. It looks like we didn't discover everything in the Black Hole Forge, likely because there was that projection stone. But I'm a little alarmed. We didn't really, like, I was hoping we could get our hands on a warp core here. There's just no warp core here. It seemed like all of the warp cores that they made, they sent to the Ash Twin Project, which I suppose raises the question: does the Ash Twin Project have warp cores? And really, like, I'm looking around, like, we have, let me, yeah. Oh, no, don't, there we go. I'm looking around, and there's only one real big question left on this conspiracy board. I mean, I might go back and get that just so that this there's more to explore here thing disappears, but, like, this is it. This has always been the thing that we've been, like, trying to figure out. And it seems like it's the last piece of the puzzle. Which of course means we're probably going to be taking a bit of a break from base game, and we are going to go back over to the Stranger, and we're going to deal with all this mess. Look at all these arrows. Look at all these arrows going all over the place. This connects to this, connects to this. So, yes. So, I think I'm going to call it an early episode here, because there's just sort of a good break point here. Next episode, we're going back to the Stranger, and we are going to stay on the Stranger until the mystery of the Stranger has been fully explored. We are going to beat the expansion before we come back to base game, but we are getting so close to the end. We are getting so close to all this blowing wide open. And I hope you're excited, because I am very excited. So once we're finished, once we go back to the Stranger and we finish everything on there, we are going to come back to base game. And I think before we continue to explore base game, my intention is to finish up some loose ends. There's going to be like a loose ends episode where I'm going to go through and I'm going to just kind of like talk to like all of the Outer Wilds Venture explorers again, because you can get some more dialogue off of them if you like tell them, hey, I found this, and I just love the idea of like you showing up. It's like, it's my first day. It's like, oh yeah, it's technically my first day. I discovered another alien species in the solar system other than the Nomai. I found the Nomai's derelict like mothership that they came to the system on. I found Feldspar, who's been missing for like a really long time. And just like this long list of like monumental achievements that you can just spout out to like the various people who've been like exploring the solar system like most of their lives, and they've like haven't done much. Well, they've done much, but like, I don't know, with the benefit of a time loop, you can accomplish a lot more. We haven't gone back to the Addle Rock. We should go back and talk to Esker. But like, yeah, when we're finished with the Stranger, I'm gonna come back. When we're finished with the expansion, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go through Timberhearth again, and I'm gonna talk to everyone. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go find all of the Outer Wilds explorers, and I'm gonna talk to all of them. And I'm just gonna make sure like I've juiced all of the dialogue for all the characters before we move on, because something's gonna happen. And we might not get a chance to talk to them afterward. Thank you so much for joining me. The next episode of Outer Wilds will be available on Wednesday. This game has been a very interesting journey, and even playing it before, I will say that revisiting it has still done a lot for me. Thank you everyone who's watched this far into the playthrough, and hopefully you'll join me all the way to the end. Until next time, take care.